Welcome to the video lecture series of Digital Image Processing. Today's topic is Constrained Least Square Filter. This you are studying in image restoration. So once again let me remind you what is image restoration. Image restoration is a process of retrieving an original image from a degraded image. As you know that no image is perfect, and image gets corrupted or degraded because of the various types of effects. The effects may be noise, blur or artifacts. So with the help of certain filters or restoration techniques, original image can be retrieved. So let us discuss about constrained least square filters. So what is the limitation of the Wiener filter? The limitation of Wiener filter is that there is a requirement of power spectrum of the original image and noise. So when we don't have any information about the power spectra, then Wiener filter is not the optimal filter. And constraint least square filter, this is the extension of Wiener filter. Here deconvolution does not require information of the noise. So the limitation of Wiener filter is being overcome in constraint least square filters. The constraint approach tries to enforce a constraint to represent some degree of smoothness so that result of this resultant image is smooth and noise free. This is how it works. So if Q be represented, if Q is represented as Q is what? Minimum of, let me write summation x0 to m minus 1. If you will start x from 1, it will goes up to m, y0 to n minus 1, so this is how this Q can be represented. And here you can see that Q is selected. See, this is very important term, how the selection of this particular term Q is being done. So Q is selected to approximate a Laplacian or second order derivative of the image. Laplacian or second order derivative of image. Therefore, the problem becomes minimization of Q. Minimization of Q. Now this is the problem actually. The approximation of the second order derivative is possible by convolving the image with a mask which is pxy, two-dimensional mask. Since we are dealing with the Laplacian operator, so let us take a Laplacian mask. You must be aware with this particular mask. This is 0, minus 1, 0. So this is how a mask can be written over here. Let P of uv it be the Fourier transform of the matrix. Fourier transform of matrix. This is how you can write it down. Now the minimization of second order derivative of the image, minimization of second order derivative of image, it's subject to the constraint. And what is the constraint? This is what? G minus H F cap, its square is what? N square. And it gives a solution. What is the solution of this? Solution is Q F cap. This is equal to F transpose Q transpose Q into F cap. So this is how the solution of this can be written, which can be utilized for the further processing. And this solution leads to a transfer function in a frequency domain, which can be written as, let me write, this solution leads to a transfer function in frequency domain and it is written as what? Now this is nothing but F cap UV, which is equal to what? H star UV upon HUV, its square, plus gamma times PUV, its square as well, into GUV, into, let me write here, into GUV. In this particular equation, this GUV, this is the product term over here. Because of the space, I have written it into the next line. So moving ahead, here you can see there is a term or a parameter gamma. This parameter, this is used to tune the degree of smoothness. It is used to tune the degree of smoothness. Let the residual difference this residual difference be written as Rs, which is equal to nothing but H minus GF cap. Then we can write this term is equal to what? N square plus minus C, where this term N, this is what? M into N This term can be written into this form, and this is for the optimal filter. This is for optimal filter. So you must note down this particular equation as well. And m and n are the dimensions of the image, and here a term Sn and Mn. So these are actually the mean and variance of the image. Sn is the mean and Mn is the variance. And Mn, you know this Mn, which is the dimension of the image. For obtaining the optimal filter, the parameter gamma should be tuned. This parameter is very important. And what is the procedure for tuning? The procedure is, first step, you must specify an initial value of gamma. Specify an initial value of gamma. Then compute f cap, which is the estimated image, and R. In the next step, you must check whether R UV, this is in the frequency domain, which is equal to GUV minus H of UV. GUV is the degraded image, H is the degradation function, into F cap UV. Now there is a condition. If yes, then this procedure will stop. If R square, this value is less than n square. So in this particular condition, increase the value of gamma. Increase the value of gamma. And next is the condition. Otherwise, what will happen? Else, if this term R square, this is greater than this plus A, then what needs to be done? Decrease the value of gamma. Here, decrease the value of gamma. So this is how the parameter gamma must be tuned, and these three steps are required for tuning. You must check the condition, and accordingly the overall function needs to be performed. Topic for the next video lecture is image compression. Thank you so much for watching this video.